Good afternoon. It is Friday, January 16th. Let's do some news and some news recaps. So, if you missed it, Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado met with Trump and gave him her Nobel Peace Prize. Like, here, this is for you. It's an embarrassment to all the Nobel Peace Prize winners who actually deserve it. I think if the Nobel Peace Prize Committee could somehow revoke it, I suggest that they do something like that. Trump, of course, is smiling and giggling like a schoolgirl because he got his award, I guess, by any means necessary. What does this mean for Venezuela? It means that when Trump installs this woman, your country is essentially the United States and being controlled by our dictator in office. Canada issues warning that if the United States goes after Greenland militarily and invades Greenland, it will invoke Article 5, meaning that the rest of NATO will have to join in and defend Greenland against the United States, essentially nullifying NATO and creating World War III. Another controversy outside of Minneapolis where we see everything deteriorating there. A car was tear gassed and it contained 6 children, sending those children to the hospital. One, of course, was the baby. And are we going to say when? Right? Things are escalating over there. Trump is now saying he'll, send in the National Guard and invoke the Insurrection Act. And he wants to do this everywhere because remember, he wants to get rid of the midterms. That's what his goal is. That's why the escalation of violence within ICE, because he wants us to react, create the Insurrection Act, and we have no midterms. The closer we get to those elections, the more violence is going to happen in the U.S. That's my opinion. CBS Fox News now is under scrutiny because they wanted to publish an unverified article saying that Jonathan Ross, the person who murdered Renee Good, suffered internal bleeding. Yeah, we are aware of not just CBS, the problematic heritage news mass media has been compromised, and that's why people turn to people like myself. A New Hampshire educator says, we want segregated schools on Signal app. I guess that's where all the races are on Signal. I don't know. I never even knew what the Signal app was until Pete Hegseth came along and gave all of our war secrets on there. Yeah, so her name is Representative Kristen Noble. I know the irony of that last name. Promoted the idea of segregated schools in leaked messages. Now, she is from New Hampshire, and I hope she gets her just desserts. And that is just a recap and a rundown of the news. Let me know your thoughts as always. Like, share, and follow. Please stay smart, stay safe, stay informed.